Hi, it's Nigel again, and I'm with my friend Boaz, and we are absolutely smack bang in the middle of either Samaria or the Shomron or the West Bank, depending on how you look at it. Boaz, can you explain in a bit more detail where we are?
We are in a farm called the Givot Olam Farm. It's the biggest manufacturer of organic eggs in Israel. And you can see behind me the Jordan Valley. And you can see the other side of the Jordan, which is Jordan. Amman, the capital of Jordan, is up there.
Jordan's right over there. Amman is in the distance, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if it was clear, we could see two tower blocks.
Yeah.
And the wind's just got picking up now.
We can see it, but not with your camera.
With my
it can
camera.
be seen right now, but not in this camera.
And down there, you said, is the Dead Sea and Jericho.
It's the end of the valley down there. We can see it, and we can see the Jordan Valley. We can see how the Samaria mountain falls very steeply to the Jordan Valley.
I must say it is very beautiful indeed. So, are we in a settlement, Boaz?
Of course. It's a settlement like any other community here in Judea and Samaria. But if you ask the Arabs, the Palestinians, Tel Aviv is a settlement, Ashkelon, Bet Shean, Jaffa, Haifa, everything is settlement. So it's normal.
It's not. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at that. Something that's in the wind, floating in the air. It's not a UAV. It's a piece of cardboard. It's a cardboard box, and so on. So this is an organic farm.
Yeah.
How long has this place been here for?
It's for the last 17 years.
And before that, what was here?
Bird Hill.
Nothing at all.
Nothing like the rest of the hills over there.
Mm-hmm. So where are the Arab or Palestinian villages?
There is one down there, and there are in the other side
in the valley.
Some communities. They are usually living in lower places because the weather up here is tough. And they are traditionally farmers, and they used to live near the fields which are down, and they never settled in the hilltops because it's distant from the fields and the weather is not so pleasant. And so we were forced to take only the hilltops because we didn't want to take private Arab land. We feel this land is ours, but we didn't come here to expel any Arab and to take his private land. So that's why we used to settle in the hilltops, because the Arabs never settled up in the mountains.
Now, many people watching this will be supporters of Israel, like I am myself, who, like me, will be on the streets every week, advocating for truth, justice and peace, trying to explain to people what truth lies behind the accusation that Israel is an apartheid state which has ethnically cleansed the indigenous Palestinian population, stolen their lands, and is committing genocide. Now, I know what I say to people who allege that. What would you say as an Israeli?
No Arab had to leave his land and was driven out after we came, after '67 here. They were all stayed here. Their life are much better after we came, because when we came there were only part of 4 cities who had running water and electricity. Today each village has everything. So this is, if this is occupation, it's very pleasant. And so their condition improved very, very much since we came. And it's so no genocide, not expulsion, nothing. It's total lie. If you look at the burning Middle East today, the Arabs who live under Israeli control are the luckiest Arabs, because they have the best human rights and the best security. And I am speaking with Arabs without camera and microphone, because they must, when you put them a camera, they must say what is expected from them, otherwise they are in troubles. But they don't have freedom of speech. But when you talk with them privately, they feel lucky to have the Israeli control, because they know that the only element which keeps them out of the Middle East hell today is the IDF, it's Tzahal. So they are very grateful, and very quietly, whispering it, to be under Israeli control.
And with me earlier on today, you were with me in a factory. I won't say what kind of factory, a manufacturing institution that has 120 employees, 100 of which are Palestinians. And I spoke to one of them and recorded him. And do you remember what word he used to describe what would happen if the BDS campaign was successful in closing down that factory?
Yes, he said it's going to be a catastrophe.
And the irony is, the Arabic word for catastrophe is Nakba. So that really would be a Nakba, wouldn't it? If those people who have no care for Palestinian livelihoods, if they were to succeed in preventing Palestinians from exercising their right to secure a future for their families. Boaz, thank you for showing us around the Shomron, Samaria, or the West Bank, however we describe it. It is a beautiful place to be. Thank you.
And it's Shomron.